Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. I'm Charlie Perry, and it is Tuesday night, my night on the Really Charlie podcast, brought to you here on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, sometimes Spotify, and Substack. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you, really do. Um, I got a special show here today. It's seems like New Bedford's kind of really kind of pushing the comedy scenes, throughout the city. I like that. I truly do like that. And we're gonna talk about a comedy night on March 5th at the Lighthouse Tavern. And tonight's guest is Alex Joseph Pires, comedian actor who played in the Bad Boys. Um, Last year, great movie. Did a great job. It was nice seeing someone from my hometown and the big screen doing his thing, and had a pretty funny part. He is a comedian, but I am so happy that he's doing his thing. He's successful. He's back on the East Coast where we get to see him a little bit more. So I am truly um, proud of the young man doing his thing. Um, I know both sides of his family, so it really truly puts a smile on my face when he's successful. So we he's got a production company, and it's called Escape the Box Productions, and he's got some people coming to New Bedford. They're coming from New Bedford, and they're bringing the New York comedy energy to the South Coast. Join them on March 5th at the Lighthouse Tavern. That is at 578 Brock Avenue in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Great place. One of the one of my favorite places. Great ownership, great staff. They're doing their thing down there, and so I truly like that. They're bringing some comedy to the area, and I think that's got a lot to do with Alex. Alex is just trying to do some things for his hometown. Um, wow, I think I got some spots on my coat here. Can't have that. Got to take care of that. I don't know. Anyways, so March 5th, Alex is coming to the city, and he's going to bring some of his comedic friends. Uh, so it's going to be. Let's see. I got well, obviously Alex. He's going to host the event. Get ready for a side splitting night. Alex Joseph Pires is joining us. He's going to be joining us soon on this podcast. We're going to talk some. We're going to talk some shop here. I'm also trying to promote his show, Escape the Box Comedy Night, March 5th, 2026, 7 p.m. at the Lighthouse Tavern, New Bedford, Mass., starring Alex, comedian JB, comedian Sonya Priest, and the headliner will be Casey McNeal, and beats will be by DJ Andre Mills. Millsy is a great dude. He's doing his thing. He's always down at the Lighthouse Tavern doing his thing. Um, so can't wait. It's going to be a great night. I already have my tickets. If you need tickets, you go to Eventbrite. Escape the Box Productions. Don't miss out on a night of non-stop laughter. Believe me, all these comedians are on YouTube. Check them out. That is going to be Alex Pires, comedian JB, BEE, Sonya Priest, Casey McNeal. They're all have their videos up. They're all over social media. So check them out before the show. But I guarantee you, you don't need to check them out. It's going to be a fabulous show. Just Alex Joseph, you know, being the host, that's definitely going to be hilarious. Um, he's all over social media doing his Instagram stuff and actually trying to learn Creole. he's trying to learn his native tongue. Well, his family's native tongue. He was born here, but yeah, Alex is doing his thing. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, see if he comes on. If not, I'm just gonna keep on hyping up the show. The Lighthouse Tavern is a fabulous, clean place. They got good food there. While their career and their staff down there, they really put out a good menu. Um, they had for Dr. King's holiday, they had some ribs, some cornbread, some greens, and they tore it up. And so there's a lot of specials that they have here, different entrees, appetizers, but it's definitely worthwhile. You can go down there, watch some sporting events. If a game's on, no matter what sport it is, just let them know. They'll put it on one of the many TVs that they have there, and you can sit there and enjoy the game, enjoy the company with the staff. They're all good. So definitely go ahead and check it out. So I got Alex calling me right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm on the air, Alex. Uh, uh, he should be on momentarily. Let's keep talking shop while he signs on to that link and does his thing. So the comedy night is I'm gonna put the flyer up here. I got it here, and there it is. There's the headliner, McNeal. There's JB. You got Sonya Priest, and you got Alex down there. There's the date March 5th, and like I said, it's get your tickets at Eventbrite. You can definitely check it out and tickets. I mean, look, it's $20, piece of cake. Go ahead and support the event, support the production, and it's a local business doing good things for you. So definitely check it out. I'll be there. Come join me. All right. So as we're waiting, I already want to make mention of this fabulous book here. All right. Unpacking Grief Shattered to Onward by Marvin David Speller. It is on Amazon. Check it out. Good book. If you're going through some grief, everyone goes through some grief. This is a book you need. This is a book that's some easy reading. Um, very sensitive issue, but it's a book that you should get. All right. Now you see the book right there behind me, or over here, over there. Courts of Reflections. That's by Michael Sumail, another local guy. Um, that's another fabulous book. I am actually doing some justice to all my different books that I'm reading, and I go knocking down things. I'm actually reading this by Sky King. I'm reading that now, and then I'm going to go over to Michael's book and get that done. Um, Supporting the local artists, the local authors, where they're going on a journey and they're talking about different things. Sky King, that book's fabulous, man. I got great visuals out of that. Definitely knew what he was talking about. Could definitely relate to what he was talking about, and it's so nice that he's mentioning friends of ours in the book, and his brother and sister were great friends of mine. So I truly am going to support him all my life, and I'm very proud of him. All right. Uh, let's see. All right. I think Alex is on the wrong link here. Uh, hold on one second here. Let me try to. All right. Hmm, see him. Hold on one second. There you are.
Hey, yeah, it was. I clicked the link that you had sent me the other day, and it was saying I was backstage, but the new one
Hmm,
you just sent worked, so I think we're good.
I just seen you just now. That's weird. Although I was getting an alert from StreamYard saying that there was a lot of traffic with the network. So I don't know what's going on. But anyways, you were here, and I just want to say I'm happy to have you here. I was just hyping up your program. And everybody, this is comedian Alex Joseph Pires. This dude is all over the place. He got more frequent flyer miles than he's on the West Coast. He's on the East Coast. He's all over the place. He's making Massachusetts proud of him, especially New Bedford, Massachusetts. So, what's going on, man?
What an intro! Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
that.
trying. I can't top you, man. Y'all making me laugh every day with y'all Creole words and your different skits. Keep them up. Keep going because I definitely see all of them, and I truly, truly like all of them. So,
Well, thanks, man. I think you're gonna like tomorrow's. It's. I think it's a good one.
yeah, yeah, I have no doubt in that. You get 5 stars from me all the time. I'm truly, truly proud of you, and I like what you're doing. Now, what made you start this production company? What's going on, man?
Oh well, man. When I started in acting, it seemed that it was pretty much inevitable that if you wanted to work on things that were truly exciting to you, you'd probably have to do them yourself. Otherwise,
Hmm.
you're going to be sitting around waiting by the phone. And that's just not really my vibe.
Yeah.
So I created Escape the Box Productions as a way to say, hey, look, I know the world wants to put everybody in a little box, whatever that box may be, right? And say that this is what you are, this is who you are, this is what you do, what you're capable of, whatever it may be. My production company is to say, no, that's not true. I was taught, especially by my favorite acting instructor, Anthony Abeson in New York, as I
Hmm.
trained there, that we have the universe inside us. And so I want the projects that I do, especially ones that I have control over, to show all the different kind of sides of things that I'm interested in. So to date, we've created a 7 episode web series, Peas in a Pod. I think you've seen at least some of that.
Mm, mhm.
Um, and 5 short films. And we're working on some bigger projects now, all of which are different genres, different lengths, different vibes. I mean, we have everything from sci-fi to crime drama, sitcom, dark comedy, you name it. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. And I like what you said, and so many people, so many of my guests that come on here, they talk about being placed in a box, right? And it doesn't matter what profession it is, whether it's entertainment or something else. It seems like no matter what, that's something that society tries to do with a lot of us, and a lot of people. They see different types of people. They want to put them in a box to do certain things, or just a small amount of things. When somebody like you is that so broad, you're a comedian, you're an actor, you are now a production manager, a director. You can do all that. So why is it that I'm gonna put Alex on the screen outside a door of a building, opening the door for a little old lady with a white dog? It just you can't do that. You got too much talent, right? I mean, you'll take the royalties being on a big screen. You don't care how long it is. I mean, what your part is. But guess what? You don't belong in a black box. You don't belong in any kind of box. You have to kind of get out there and be creative. Let's just face it. Come from this little city and look where you have been. It's amazing, and the smile you put on your mom's face is just beaming. It's bigger than the sunshine. Bigger than the sun. It's amazing. So
She is my biggest fan. I'll say
yeah,
that.
yep. And so you decide to come to New Bedford, bring this production here, bring this comedy night. What made you go to the Lighthouse? It's one of my favorite places.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, serendipity. And I should say for the record, Charlie was the first to buy tickets for this show. So you put your money where your mouth is, brother. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I sent the link, and I think, less than 5 minutes later, the ticket, confirmation came through.
I'm sure it did.
Um, yeah. So why did I choose Lighthouse? I was looking around at different options, and there's a few reasons why I ended up pulling the trigger with the Lighthouse. One, before I could even finish my kind of soft pitch to Ray Gethers, who is at least one of the owners.
Great man. Yeah.
Yeah, he really, so far it seems like it, and I really
Oh,
appreciate him and his energy. I met him accidentally. I was there after the Minister of Communities for Cape Verde, I believe is her title, the new one.
mhm,
She came to the Whaling Museum, did a meet and greet with the Cape Verdean American community here. So I went to that event, and my cousin Anna and some of her friends were saying, "Oh, we're going to the Lighthouse now. If you want to come." And I had been told by some other friends, "Oh yeah, you should try that place. The food's pretty good. They changed it over from Lee Bads or whatever." And I
mhm,
said, "Oh, okay, great. I'll check it out." So this perfect opportunity came up. Long story short, as we're there, Ray comes up, starts talking to the group, being the hospitable owner that he is.
mhm,
And as I was kind of looking over at the stage area that they have there, I just kind of said to him, I was like, "Hey, I'm looking to start producing comedy shows in New Bedford. You ever consider?" And again, before I could even finish it, he was like, "Yes, let's." Because I think, if I'm being honest but fair, in New Bedford, there's just so much potential. But
mhm,
because of there not being enough funding, because of there not being enough opportunities, because of just everything being harder these days economically for everybody, it's tough to get a lot of mom and pop things off the ground that are going to, really bring some crowds. And so I think part of Ray's mission for Lighthouse, if I could just speak on this for him, is that, to bring more life to the area. That part
mhm,
of the south end of New Bedford, I mean, other than like Cisco and a couple other things, right? You don't really have too much going on down there. And so
Yeah,
to do these shows is just sort of like a perfect opportunity to say, hey, you don't have to go to Providence, you don't have to go to Boston, you don't even have to go to Union Street, since some people in the South End feel like that might as well be in another city, um, to get some quality entertainment and have some fun.
true.
So yeah, those are a couple reasons why I'm going with Lighthouse.
That's it. My son-in-law's down there, Valdir Correa. He's the manager down there,
He's
one of
great.
the great cooks down there, and you know, you got Tiago down there. The
Yeah.
staff is just amazing. So I definitely know that they're gonna be on point during your night and get things done. Can't wait. DJ Mills, you got him there. He's definitely dresses the part and he plays the part. He definitely does play some great music. So you are definitely gonna be entertained, and I definitely cannot wait. I got to figure out where I'm gonna sit though. My favorite seat is down near the doorway. So, but I gotta be a whole lot closer that night.
Oh yeah, we have a whole specific kind of seating arrangement we're doing. So for anybody who's watching this, if you're coming to the show, and you better be,
Hmm.
we are having everybody right up front. It's going to be traditional, sort of theater, comedy show seating. So that whole sort of hardwood area right in front of the stage, it's going to be
Hmm.
filled up. We also have high top seats available in the back and around the bar, as far as you can realistically see the stage from.
Yeah.
So everybody that's there, you're going to get a great view. Going to be close. There's going to be food, special menu for food and drink. And yeah, the whole staff has been great. Apparently, Valdir and I are cousins. I forget if it's on my mom's or my dad's side. I gotta refresh on the connection
Hmm.
there. The hospitality there. As soon as we made that connection,
Yeah.
he was on board with it. Ray, you got Bryce as the assistant manager now. Uh,
Hmm.
he's been great. Been having multiple meetings with all of them and DJ Andre Mills and the bar staff. I mean, everybody over there from Berta, Courtney, Benvinda.
Hmm.
They're all just so down for this, and that's the energy. That's another reason why I'm going for them. They're so just down for it. I don't have to try to really hard pitch them the idea or getting to see them the vision. They're just on board. So
Yeah.
it's going to be great.
Yeah. I can't wait. The um the one thing you know I like about the lighthouse is that there's nobody working harder than the owners. You know, and management. You know,
Right.
they really plug it in. You know, if something needs to be done, they're gonna do it.
Right.
And I truly, truly like the place. The craziest thing, it goes from ownership. It goes from a few of my friends that did own it previously to now some of my other friends, and that was the best thing about it, is that I could still support the club
Yeah.
because I knew the old owners and I knew the new ones. So it's you're not gonna have any problem there, and so but you're hosting, man. So you know you definitely gotta break all your material, man. You're no slouch, man. You know you could easily be the headliner. You know that, right?
Well, that's very kind. I appreciate that. My goal for this, quite frankly, is not for this to be the Alex show.
Yeah.
My goal for this is to create a vibe and create community through these shows.
Yes.
So though, yes, I could in theory, you know, really pitch this as a or promote this as a, oh, this is my show, come see me, every week, whatever. No, I'd rather bring really talented people from all over New England. And quite frankly, as we build this thing out, I've already been getting contacted from New York comedians that I know, national, international comedians. So as this builds out, we're going to get some of the best talent that you can imagine to New Bedford, some of which are possibly already performing at, a couple other places. But
Yeah.
truly in New Bedford, there's no regular spot for comedy. I mean,
Yeah.
whether you're talking about at some of these downtown venues or even, the Whalers Inn up on, Hathaway, there's maybe monthly shows or something like that. And that's cool. But if you miss that show, You're like, oh, maybe I'll go to the next one. Then you miss that one for some reason, and so on and so forth. And so you never really get to do this thing. If we build this out to where there's something happening on a weekly basis, maybe even multiple times a week, then you
Hmm.
get all these opportunities to get these regulars, build up a brand, build up a rapport, get people excited about coming out and doing things in New Bedford. Because I don't know about you, Charlie, but I'm sick of hearing from people that, oh, there's nothing to do in New Bedford. Like, that's already not true, but
Yeah,
here's my additional answer to that. Here's something else to do. Something that's going to be fun. Who doesn't love to laugh?
that's
You
right.
know.
I
So.
love it. I don't like getting picked on, so but I know that comes with the comedy shows, you know.
Not
You
always. It's funny. I've a few people I've told about the show, whether it's at my barber shop or whatever, are like,
mhm,
"Hey, yo, man, like, you should bring me up on stage. I'm great at roasting people." And it's like, okay, well, with all due respect, comedy is a little bit more than that.
exactly.
It's we're not just trashing, people in the audience or doing the crowd work like everybody sees on Instagram or TikTok or something.
Mhm,
This is an art form, and should be respected as such. And as far as I'm concerned, I usually don't like to give anybody in the audience a hard time. If you're being a problem, I might, if you're heckling, if you're making a lot of noise, if you're
mhm,
being problematic, I'll embarrass you because you're messing with the vibes. But otherwise,
exactly.
we just want everybody to enjoy. So, there's going to be no bringing people up on stage or embarrassing them, calling people out or whatever. And as the host and producer of this show, I'm fully within my rights to just never invite somebody back that just isn't a good vibe for the show, for the community, etc. So anybody who's coming, rest assured, I'm going to do my very best to make for just a great experience that everybody can enjoy.
Exactly. You always do. So you're gonna be all right. Let me see. I want to play a little video of you. One
Oh,
second here. Make sure I'm doing this right here.
Wakandan way. I am your king now. I'll show you out of order. This whole restaurant's out of order. Well, these impressions usually kill. Hooah! Wow. Thought this was going really well. Easy. The fact that Bigfoots exist and the scientific community denies it.
Bigfoot's plural.
There's obviously more than one. That would be ridiculous.
What about you? What's your ethnicity?
Black. Black. I'm black. You say yes to everything.
I do not.
How do we end up at 6 baby showers last month then? I swear, if I see another onesie, I'm going to get a vasectomy.
It is the cause. It is the cause. I could be like a Jason Statham meets Idris Elba type.
Girl, there's a picture of you on your Facebook wearing shorts to your great aunt's funeral.
See? Hey, Bowie!
Will you shut the hell up? Ah!
I'm naked.
No, you're not.
Ish.
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
I just had a really rough week.
I'm black. Okay, so because I'm black, you assume I have no money or valuables worth stealing? I'm not Indian. I'm black, people. African American, cornbread, purple drank. He didn't wash his hands, Paul. He didn't wash his hands.
I didn't wash my hands.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Uh,
Haven't watched that one in a minute. But
Yeah.
that's the, I believe, sizzle reel for or a little teaser trailer rather for Peas in a Pod, the web series, for anybody who's interested.
Very nice. Very nice. Once again, everyone, that's the Lighthouse Tavern, 578 Brock Avenue, New Bedford, Mass. Presents Escape the Box Comedy Night, and it's by Escape the Box Productions. And the guy in front of me, off to the side of me, this guy's bringing this to you. He's bringing it to you, and when you see his name on anything, when you see the production, that anything he's doing, please he's 5 stars already. So now he's behind the scenes. He makes things happen, and there's no doubt in my mind that this is going to be a great night, um, at a good venue, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, um, I want to talk to you about how are you learning Creole?
Oh, well, I started last year officially. I mean, being Cape Verdean on both sides, I've always been around the language, but I grew up mainly on my mother's side of the family, which is like I'm like fourth generation Cape Verdean American on that side. So,
Hmm.
a bit more Americanized. They know some Criollo, but, they didn't speak it fluently. And certainly when it was around us, it was so we didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So I feel like I already kind of have the ear for it a little bit. But last year, I really decided to take my connection to the culture much more seriously, and so I took the Creole Basics class offered by Jaffa Tavars.
Japa Tavas. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
yeah.
She's amazing, and I try to send everybody her way. And if you didn't mention her name just now, guess what? I was going to mention her name and tell you that's where you need to go. She's a teacher teaching you
Yep,
her native tongue, and it
yep.
just comes easy. So, and I like the way she sets it up through the basics, and then you move on. If you want to get a little bit more crazier with it, you move on to the next classes, and you just keep taking it. It's Come on now, we waste money during the week buying things here or there. Why
Yeah.
not just send the money her way, and it's all worth it because you're always gonna learn something.
Well, you got to want it. And that's the thing is like, I've learned
Exactly.
no matter what we're talking about here, um, you can't force people. And for me, like I said, prior to last year, I didn't have the deep desire to really learn the language, really dive deep. I've always felt and identified with being Cape Verde. Don't get me wrong; it's not like I ever shunned that away. But because of being on that more Americanized side, it's like it was everything but the language.
Hmm.
We ate the food, you go to the parades, you go to onset, you go,
Yes.
or all the events, stuff like that. I can't tell you how many times I've been to the vets or the Cape Verde and this, that, or what or the other. Um, but last year I took that class. Following that, because she doesn't, at least at the moment, have an intermediate, advanced, any other additional levels. Um, I started taking private lessons with her. So her and I
Hmm.
meet as often as we can. We aim for once a week, but as often as we can because we're both busy. And she's been teaching me privately. And then on top of that,
Awesome.
I went and picked up my copy of the English to Creole dictionary.
Yes.
I use Creolish, great website that's got classes and translations and expressions and all that fun stuff. Um, I'm doing these Creole word of the day videos, which not only
Hmm.
helps me learn, but is connecting me with other people that are teaching me some things and also getting them excited about opening their dictionary that's been wrapped up since they
Yeah.
bought it or buying one period just to understand. Some people have said with these videos, you're teaching me words that I never even knew existed. And it's like,
Yes.
well, yeah, of course. English is my native language. You think I know every word in English?
Mhm.
So
It's
there's
true.
that. And then, finally I'm like practicing with family, right? I'm listening to music. I'm, chit-chatting with especially my father's side. They're much more about speaking it on the daily. So
Hmm.
that's been super helpful. So yeah, just really trying every way I can to pick it up, as I can, and I'm sure I'll get to some fluency level eventually. But it's great. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it was a good feeling, and I truly, truly enjoyed it because we were doing it over a Zoom, and
Right.
and my wife and I were sitting there and learning together. She had her little notebook and writing her little everything that she possibly could down and practice it later on. And
Yeah.
it's great that Jaffa gives you some, give you a PDF so you can kind of print it out and be able to learn on your own too.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Alex. Well, I don't. I hope I did you some justice with this podcast. I really, really, truly, truly wanted to help you out. I will continue to share everything. I have a copy of the flyer, so electronically I'll share it, and get it out there. And let's see. And if I can do anything for you that night, let me know. Because
I
I'll be
appreciate
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring as many people as you can. Share. In addition to the poster, we have the Eventbrite link. So for anybody watching this, the best way to get tickets ahead of time is to go on Eventbrite. The link for that is all over my social media, as well as if you just go onto Eventbrite and type in "Escape the Box Comedy Night," it'll be the first thing to pop up. Tickets are $20, and then Eventbrite charges an extra few bucks for their fees. There's a 1 drink minimum, which includes non-alcoholic for any of you non-drinkers like myself. But again, we have a great menu that we're going to do for food and drinks for that night. So come early. Doors open at 7, but of course you can come earlier. Show starts at 8 sharp. I'm looking at you, Cape Verdeans. 8 o'clock. So yeah, Thursday, March 5th. Would love to see everybody there. And before I forget, I'd love to just plug a couple extra things that have happened super recently. It would be great. I just booked a spot on for the comedy show that's happening this Saturday, the 21st at the Vets. This is a Cape Verdean Recognition Committee show. And then it's a charity fundraiser night. So a lot of the proceeds are going to the charity. So if you're around, come see me then. It'll be a nice little taste of what I'll be bringing to these shows I'm producing at Lighthouse. And then also this Saturday, I'm doing a live Criollo lesson with Jaffa. She's going to be posting about that if she hasn't already. But it's in honor of Maternal Language Day. So those are some extra things you can check me out on if you'd like. Otherwise, y'all, my social media is Alex Joseph Pires. You can find me everywhere with that. And you can also find everything at Escape the Box Productions as well. Super easy to find.
Awesome. Yeah. I gotta let me see. Trying to think if that's let's see. My friend Mark, his birthday party's coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna kind of conflict with that, but we'll see. I'm gonna definitely follow everything you're doing and support you as much as I can. And but I can only be at one place at a time. So
Of course, just throwing it out there for you and anybody watching slash listening.
I will grab that flyer. I seen it at the vet, so I will share that and get that up there because the vets is another good place that should have more business going there. Try to tell everybody go to these local spots. Especially this time and age. People are trying to keep the building open. And if you're not going there and you're traveling other places, traveling 20, 30 miles just to go and have a drink somewhere when you can do it here. So, but all right, Alex, like I said, I'm proud of you, man, and you keep up the good work, and I will see you hopefully before the show.
Perfect. Yeah, I always appreciate your support. I know you again, you put your money where your mouth is, and if you can help, you do. So we need we need more community members like you showing up. And especially as far as the vets is concerned, I feel like, especially since it's the recognition committee, probably get a good, turnout for that. But if I have anything to say about it, that's part of me Part of my reason for coming back to New Bedford more indefinitely is to bring what I learned in New York and LA and Atlanta and just everywhere else I've been and worked. Take that energy, take that work ethic, take that production knowledge, and bring it here to a coastal city that's got so much diversity, so much rich history, so many things going for it. Just needs to continually be pushed in the right direction. So
Exactly.
it's happening, baby. Let's go.
Keep doing it. Keep managing it. Keep managing your events. I think that's a huge plus in this city. Where you're at with your productions, that's the number one thing that you need to do exactly the way you're doing it. And because if you don't, you're gonna hear crickets or I'll call you later or all that other business. So keep doing what you're doing. I truly am proud of what you're doing. Um, all
Thank you.
right. Oh, Alex, I forget. This is I got to close the night with this one question that I ask all my guests. And since you're a previous guest, you already heard this question. Who would you like to see on the Really Charlie podcast?
Ooh, who would I like to see? Well, you should, since we mentioned her a few times, you should definitely bring Jaffa on.
She
Um,
was.
if she,
She
oh,
was
I'm
on.
well, I missed that episode. I got to check it
I
out.
bring her again.
Okay, great. Well, I got to think of somebody that you haven't had then. Have you had Ray on to talk about everything that, all the plans for the lighthouse?
I was in the Lighthouse Tavern. I did a podcast right from the Lighthouse Tavern this weekend. Ray was there, put some lights on for me, gave me a beer. I had a couple of beers during the podcast. It was pretty good. So, but Ray, I like to highlight because he's a good conversation. So, outside the business, I think he can bring something to the podcast a little bit more than being a business owner because he has life skills.
He sure
So,
does.
yeah.
Okay, well, two for two. You're crushing it with these guests. Last one I can think of off the top of my head. Have you had Mr. Kuze on?
Nope, I haven't, and I've been to some of his shows, and definitely, when WNB1 radio bring him in, I was seeing him there. So yeah, I definitely I'll actually I'll probably see him before the show, before he's actually at the vet. So I may see him, but he's on
Great.
all my social media, so I could just send him a message.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be happy to come on. I don't think he's from New Bedford. He might be from Providence or something
Rhode
like that.
Island. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, he's producing events here in New Bedford and all around. Funny guy. He's bringing me on for this CV recognition show. So we'll obviously see how that goes. But he'd probably be a great guest.
Yes, he will. All right, man. Please give mom a hug for me. I appreciate it. Um, and also hug that very huge Pious family. It might take you a year to hug everybody, but all right, man. You take care and have a
All
great, great
right.
night.
You too.
Take
Thanks so much.
All right. God bless. Yes, 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 yes. Another civic minded person, entertainer. He's just doing his thing and he's coming in the city to guess what? To make it better. I'm trying to give him his flowers while he's standing because there's a lot of things that he's doing. And coming back home means a whole lot to me, because I get to see him more often. And when I don't see him, I get the social media. So, like you said, he's on all the social media. Check him out. And please, man, come join the show. Lighthouse is a great place. That's March 5th. And get there early, get a great seat, and I guarantee you're going to be laughing all night. So, all right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow on my other podcast. Sometimes you have to lose yourself with Marvin Speller. We will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, we will be at chopping it up at Honeydew at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning with Walter Moniz and Chops Turner. And they have a surprise guest. Someone's coming into the shop. So I can't wait. All right. Love what you're doing for me. Please like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. I appreciate you. And share this podcast. God bless y'all.